Ohanaeze Igbo Youth Council worldwide, a youth wing of Apex Igbo sociocultural organization, has alleged that the ban of Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka's Adoration Ministry in Enugu State is as a result of gang-up and conspiracy against the cleric to take over everything he has labored for in life. The group, which called for the immediate reopening of the Adoration Ministry, said its closure was like a time bomb and therefore warned that any further delay in reopening the ministry could spell doom. You begin to ask yourself, which one can be on our own for inside? The Bible says that wisdom is profitable to direct. This is not the first time or second time that this kind of a thing has been happening. Why is it that the man himself could not even place himself where he belongs to? At the end of the day, he will just talk, and be apologizing. That's why you need to think before you say some things. I think he put himself in all these things. Nobody is after his a church or whatever, or his ministry, because he caused all of this is for himself. Recall that several reporters had reported how Mbaka's Adoration Ministry was shut down by the Catholic Diocese of Enugu after Mbaka attacked the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi in one of his ministrations, where the cleric called Obi a stingy man who can never be Nigeria president because he is cursed. But the parishioners of Mbaka's Adoration Ministry did not accept the ban and staged a protest against the bishop of the Enugu Catholic Diocese, Bishop Callistus Onaga, with a man identified as Elijah as seen in a viral video threatening to kill the bishop. However, Mbaka earlier dissociated himself from the protest and said Elijah had mental issues and that Mbaka would never be part of any plan to harm Bishop Onaga. Meanwhile, in a statement signed by its national president, Oku Unabuike, and the secretary, Obinna Achionye, and made available to journalists, the OYC warned that the prolonged closure of the Adoration Ministry would be dangerous. According to the group, they had been making efforts to calm down the raging parishioners and that it would be difficult to hold them for too long before they got out of hand and caused more problems. The youth council group, which alleged that the closure of the Adoration Ministry was a deliberate plot to frustrate Mbaka out of the ministry, said that instead of being an upper room ministry, which is what it is, like the Ebube Monso ministry and the Catholic prayer ministry, Elele, Mbaka's own has now been converted into a chaplaincy. The group claimed that our information revealed that there is a serious gang-up and conspiracy against Father Mbaka, in addition to plan to take over everything he has labored for in life, with a view towards crippling his source of magnified charity to the poor masses and send him out to oversee for further studies after 28 years of his priestly ordination, claiming that they have found out that there are plans by the Enugu Catholic Diocese to build a seminary at the Adoration Ground. OYC said that if actually it is about Peter Obi, Father Mbaka has even apologized for his statements, and we had expected the church authorities to forgive him in line with biblical injunctions. After all, what he said was a prophecy. The right thing was to pray against it. The group also said the person who threatened to kill Bishop Onaga in the viral video was a known mentally unstable person, and as such, no one should lose sleep over his ranting. That one said he make me dey laugh. Say the man is mentally sick. Well, the Ohanaeze youth group therefore appealed to Bishop Onaga to consider the numerous people Father Mbaka put food on their table every day. We are saying this because should they take to the streets, it would be difficult to control them. In fact, the situation is just a bomb waiting to explode. We have been talking to them, but we don't even know how long we can hold them. According to the group, this is a man who takes care of over 25,000 persons, either by direct employment or charity interventions. Such a person should not be treated with levity. The church should learn to practice what they preach on forgiveness. The Bible told us that forgiveness could be as much as 70 times 7. So, since the priest has apologized, the church should look at the bigger picture and forgive him. Okay? Mm. Or are they the youth? Okay. Um, if that is what you want, I think I let the church let them do the needful. They want to send him overseas so that they will take over all that he has labored for. Well, it might not really be easy. If the people are really serving God, they should just go to other parishes or other places to go and be worshiping God. You worship in your house. If that is so paramount to them, whether they close church or they don't close church, the person who won't serve God. But if you think that it's only that place that you'll be able to serve God, that means you are making a very, very big mistake. Everything must be looked into. Everything must be looked into. Let the church decide what they want to do. It is absolutely better. His hypocrisy is helping the terrorists in Nigeria. He must go for that overseas course. Ohanaeze are not his employers. If he still wants to remain a Catholic bishop, he must follow the lead of his superiors. In fact, what if the Vatican called him? Won't he go? Mbaka no be our problem now. He needs a vacation. Come to think of it, he conspired against himself. Stop differentiating Mbaka and the church. Is subject to the church. Studies is studies. Let him go. We will also send Buhari overseas for studies. Let Kwakwanso lead. Let him go to Rome and show the Pope his power of prophecy and even prophesy about Italian politics. He's going for study in Rome. It's long overdue. Oh my goodness. Oh, meaning that Nigerian support this overseas trip. Let's see how it goes. It's not a bad thing anyway. Well, I am totally in support. Let him go to Malawi or South Sudan to perform his miracles. Let him do his wonders in another countries. It's not only limited in Nigeria. Go ye therefore and preach the gospel. Go into the world. Many of us are having the problem of anger and unforgiveness. That is what put Mbaka in that condition. Can you just pray for him and pray for yourself? All these groups have watered down this name Ohanaeze. What a shameful development. Don't be surprised that this group that call himself or themselves Ohanaeze youth is made up of 2 or 3 persons, and they are claiming to speak on behalf of the entire Igbo youth, which is a big lie. Whether Obi wins or lose, I'm voting for him so that when Nigerians start complaining, I will willingly tell them you are the cause of your suffering. Well, make e go Europe, go dey tell politicians there to donate to church projects. Oh, they are doing him good. He needs to learn how to be civil. He should accept it. They should send him to the monastery to pray. Let God remind him of the assignment he gave to him, because it seems he has forgotten. How can somebody go to church to seek the face of God? The priest will be busy talking Buhari this, Obi that, Atiku that, APC and PDP that. Is that why people are in church? And that is it. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.